Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for the last boss in Lords of the Fallen. His name is the Judge, and compared to the other bosses, he's actually a little bit harder, mainly because he heals himself and he will reduce your health pool towards the end of the fight. So you are in a little bit of a race to do as much damage to him and kill him as soon as possible, compared to the other fights where you can take your time. So his main move seems to be these three swing from right arm, left arm, and then a slam into the ground with his fist. Now the rippling effect will do a knockback and do a significant damage, and it's actually wider than the animation would suggest, so make sure you stay back when that move is coming. As you'll see in my attempts for this boss fight, he actually does it to me several times and I get hit by it even though I'm not in the animation region. Once you've done enough damage, he will pause and start casting a green move where he'll summon some adds. He won't hit you in that part, so you want to hit him as much as possible. As you can see, I took his health down to almost halfway. And then he will run away and jump to a platform. Now when he does that, he will cast 3 fire streaks, as you can see behind me. I found the best way to dodge them is to do a zigzagging run across the area. I've completely failed in this attempt because I got hit by all 3 streaks. When he lands, he will then soak all the enemies that he summoned and regenerate his health. You want to hit him as soon as possible, do as much damage to him as soon as possible, otherwise he'll regenerate more health than you can take away per phase, and he will keep repeating this throughout the fight. So he will try and heal himself, and you really want to do as much damage to him as possible in between those phases and during the time when he's recharging his health and taking away those enemies. Finally, towards the end of the fight, he will then do these 2 moves. One is sort of a little fire rock that sort of travels towards you, slow moving, but you want to move out of the way because it will kill you. I had full health and died from it in my first go against the boss. It is slow moving, just make sure you move out of it and you'll see me having to dodge that. The other move that he will do is this sort of red mist that will slowly come towards you. That red mist, when it hits you, it will chase you around, so it doesn't actually disappear. It will chase you around and it will eventually get you. And when it does get you, it will reduce your health pool by a small portion, and that is additive, so it will just keep increasing and increasing every time he does that red pull, a red mist as it were. So you do want to kill him before you get your health too low, and that's one of the reasons why you have to kill it as soon as possible. But that's really it for the whole fight. My advice to you is, if you've got the Annihilator mace and you can use it, the hammer, then use it. I tried with different weapons, and by far the easiest way to kill him was to use the lightning mace with a special attack. If you don't know how to get it, watch my Annihilator video and I'll show you how you can get this weapon. But the R2 running move that I just showed you there does a lot of damage to the boss, and it makes the fight a lot easier. I tried with other weapons that were good themselves, but they just couldn't do enough damage to it before I died. So if you don't have the hammer and you can't get it, then you're just going to have to do a lot of damage when you can, and reduce his health as quickly as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and thank you for joining me throughout my Lords of the Fallen journey, and I hope to see you in my next videos.